Welcome to Halacha for Children. Today we are going to be learning where do we place our hand tefillin. So it says in Shulchan Aruch Halacha number 1 that we place our tefillin on our left hand. Why do we place it on our left hand? There's two reasons. The first reason is that it says in the Torah regarding the tefillin, V'haya la'ois al yadcha, that the tefillin should be a sign on your hand. The last word of the pasuk has an extra hey, allowing us to take that word, dividing it into two, and spelling out the words yad keha, which means the weaker hand, that we should place the sign of the tefillin on our left, on our weaker hand. Reason number 2 is that it says in the first paragraph of Kriya Shema regarding the mitzvah of tefillin, ukshartam la'ois al yadecha, we should tie a sign onto our hands. And the next pasuk it says, uchsaftam al mezuzos beisecha visharecha, that we should write mezuzos for our homes and our gates. Now, just like writing we do with our right hand, so too the tying of the tefillin should be done with our right hand. So if we use our right hand to tie the tefillin, that means that we're placing the tefillin on our left hand. Halacha number 2 continues the Shulchan Aruch. Let's say a person is a iter yad. Let's say they are left-handed. They do all of their tasks and they're writing with their left hand. Where do they put their tefillin? So it says in Shulchan Aruch that they put their tefillin on their weaker hand, which is the right hand. And continues Shulchan Aruch, and the Shulchan Aruch says that what happens if a person is ambidextrous? They're shoylet b'shtei yadav. They can use both of their hands for all tasks and for writing. What do? So they place their tefillin on their left hand. Why do they place it on the left hand? There's two reasons. First of all, they should place the tefillin on the same hand where most people place it. Being that they don't have a weaker hand, we tell them follow what most people do, and they should also place their tefillin on their left hand. And the second reason is that on our body, our heart is slightly more towards our left. And following the pasuk that says, "V'hayu hadvarim ha'ela aleph avecha," that we want these words to be on your heart, we want for a person, if they can, to place their tefillin on their left arm, which is closer to the heart. Final detail in this halacha, says the Shulchan Aruch, that let's say a person does all of his tasks with his right hand, and the only thing that they do with their left hand is writing. They write with their left hand. So it says in the Shulchan Aruch that they are then considered left-handed, and they should place the tefillin on their right hand. However, we know that the Rebbe would instruct many people that only wrote with their left hand and everything else was done with their right hand, that during davening they should follow what it says in Shulchan Aruch to wear their tefillin on their right hand, but after davening they should then put their tefillin on their left hand and say Kriya Shema.